So I think this is filming. It's telling me to swipe right. No idea why that's doing that, so I'm going to get rid of it. So this is the first vlog, I believe, of Yorkie travels, and it's going to be me, my wife, my dog, and any members of the family that happen to be in the vicinity. We could be here in Padstow, which is where we are at the moment, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of videoing while I'm here, and then I'm going to whack it up on YouTube at the weekend. The idea is to beat my daughter in views. She's Wander with Holly. She's really into this YouTube malarkey, so I'm going to try and get more views than her and have a little bit of a giggle on the way. So I'll be doing a bit of videoing in and out of restaurants, on our walks, including everybody that either wants to be included or doesn't want to be included, and we'll go from there. So yeah, let's see how we get on with it, and I shall be videoing some scenery along the way of our walk today. I think we're walking through Padstow and up to Hawker's Cove. I won't bore you anymore with that, but I may do some videoing along the way and we'll go from there. So, as I always say with the family when I sign off, thank you very much, and let's see whether we do any more videoing later. So, I'll show you a quick view of Padstow. One thing I will say, if you're going to come to Padstow, anywhere in the UK really, be prepared for any element of weather, because you can get anything. It's chucking it down today. Last few days have been really nice. So anyway, I'm going to pan around in a minute, show you what I always remember from Padstow, because I've been coming here since 1977 with my family when I was a kiddie. So I'm just going to pan around and go through what's what, if this works. Right, so we've rotated. So down there is what's called the Camel Trail, over that way, and up the top you've got a campsite. Down there is what we call the Iron Bridge, and I'm going to pan round over to the other side, which is rock. I hope you can see that because it's a bit misty, but yeah, and then rock over there, Harlyn Bay over that way, and I'm going to walk down now in to Padstow. So this is how we always walk in, along the top, or along the bottom part here. Next stop will be Padstow. I'll fire up again when I get down there. If this rain gets any heavier, it might be a while. Right, rain stopped, so I found an half decent vantage point. This is fishing port of Padstow. Plenty of boats in the harbour. There's rock and Harlyn Bay over the other side there. I'm just going to walk through because we're heading off to the beach. There we go. Rain's holding off now, which is good. So I'm happy to say the rain's stopped. The weather seems to be sorting itself out. We're now walking up to the monument, as we call it, up the top of this hill, and then over the other side we're going to go down onto the beach, one of our favourite beaches while around here. So I'll just pan that around so it'll see where we're going. Again, that's rockside over there. Now I'm going to walk up here over to the other side, and then hopefully as we walk along you shall get the view as we see it as we go over the top. One of the best views you can get anywhere, and hopefully at some point this week I'll get it when the sun's shining. Just look back on Padstow there. Yep, dodgy clouds, I know. If we get caught, we get caught. You can only get so wet. This is the family up front. There's little Annie, little Obie. Ted's up here somewhere as well. No, there's Ted. He's coming over the wall. You alright there, Ted? Little Obie.
I do is going a long way round, when a hard way round.
Yeah, they're out sailing.
Yeah, let you go first.
There you go. Best view in Cornwall. I'm being summoned. Are we having a photo stop, are we? Yeah. Okie dokie. Give me 1 second. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've just learnt to control the zoom, so I'm going to try this. And there we go, look, little zoom action. Hopefully, might be able to see the golf course a bit better. And that's going back towards Padstow. That over there. When I get it right, he's down a bit. Straight opposite. And then further around is Paul's F. And then out to the headlands. Sun's decided to come out. See more like it. I'll enjoy a little walk on the beach. Beautiful beach it is as well. Beautiful place when the sun's out. We're actually talking about trying to get one of these places, if we could, all to stay. But there's the lifeboat, the old lifeboat station down there as well, which you can hire out as well. But the houses behind it are meant to be available as well. And look at the views you've got out to sea. Some good fishing down here as well. If you're down here long enough, you see the speedboats come out. Lovely place. Another must if you come to Padstow, get on a speedboat. We're having a day out at Trevone and we're walking to Harlyn Bay, because for me Padstow's great, but I like to get out and about on these walks, so I'll just pan this round and I'll do some videoing as we walk around, because the views are spectacular. So I'll pan round now and have a look at Trevone Beach, and then we're just getting the car ready, paying for the car park, etc. And then we're going to walk up there, and that takes you out onto the headland and round to Harlyn Bay. So I'll do a little bit more as we go round. So this is Trevone Beach, and we're going to walk around into one of the little coves in a minute, which has got some nice views. So I'll leave this running for a minute. When I put this out, this might be time to cue some nice little relaxing music while we're walking. We'll wait and see. And we're heading off over that way, you can see in the distance. There's Harlyn Bay over there, so that's where we're heading, over this coastline here. It's another thing we see quite a lot of when we're out walking. These helicopter fly pasts. Obviously the tide's out at the moment. I think it's on its way in. Lovely views. We've got a nice meal booked tonight at Rojanos, so this little walk, we'll get our appetites up for tonight. A few drinks, bottle of wine, and hopefully a nice meal. So there's my director in the background, and she's just told me that I need to vlog the natural swimming pool down here, so which I'm going to do now. So I'll have a look. There we go, down there, natural swimming pool. When the tide goes out, it leaves that natural pool there. So another little hidden gem that you don't get to see unless you come out on these little wanders. And here comes our helicopter friend. Could put a little bit of Top Gun music to that when I edit this, if I edit it. I don't know whether I'm good enough yet, but we'll see. So yeah, cracking view. Weather could be better. Looks like it's going to piss down again, but let's see. So we're just, weather's awful, by the way, but we're soldiering on. The worst thing is, I think you can see that, I was told there's a patch of blue. That's another bingo saying in our family, there's a patch of blue, so you better put your factor 50 on. I put factor 50 on and it's just showing up now because it's wet through. But we're soldiering on. I'm just going to pan around again, and we've got still a cracking view, and this is where we're heading, down this way. Our helicopter friend is still there, and I think they're actually winching somebody. I don't know whether this will come out or not when this goes on a full size video, but I think they must be training because they're winching someone in and out of that helicopter. But yeah, I'll just walk down here, maybe cue some more music when I'm walking down here. Don't know. This is the first one of these things I've attempted. So the idea is just to do a little bit of videoing on the walks. We all know Padstow's brilliant, but as I say, these are the little gems that we've found over the years that make the holiday for us, really. And as I said at the beginning, weather can be very changeable, but it doesn't really take. You can only get so wet, as far as I'm concerned. So it doesn't get away from the fantastic views you get around here. And, as I say, it's great. We're out for another one. Could be at work. Could be at work. I'm not. So that's an issue. But I enjoy the views. Left of the holiday, we've got 2 or 3 different walks that we still want to do. There's one step point, which is a nice walk through Padstow again. I'll try and video that way if we do it. I'm not too sure what the other ones might be like. Go back over to walk again. So that's actual Harlyn Bay beach there. That's where I'm heading. So yeah, happy day. That's something else that is worth a go on if you come to Padstow. Again, yeah, I think that's coming out. It's my eyes, 61-year-old eyes. Yeah, I think I can see it. That's a sea life safari. You pick these up in the harbour. reasonable price. It takes you out for about an hour. It takes you all around these coves and the coastline. It's good fun, especially on a windy day because it's quite choppy and it goes quite quick. So well worth a try out. We said we were going to do it this year, but we didn't get around to it while my daughters were here. Maybe next time. We'll be back again next April. So, well, me and my wife Di, we might come again in September. We're not too sure yet. So that's where we've walked from, and this is where we're heading to. This is Harlyn Beach. Even on a day like today, it's lovely, especially for bringing the dog for a walk. Fantastic. So yeah, we're going to go down there for a couple of hours. Have a bit of lunch down there. See how the weather holds up. It's not looking too bad. But yeah, great beach for walking your dog. And if you carry on over that way, which is another walk that we might do later on this week, you walk across the beach full there, go out over those headlands, round those headlands, and that takes us to Mother Ivy's Bay, which is another fantastic little beach, and it's near the lifeboat station, near Trevone lifeboat station, which is pretty spectacular views as well. So no end of spectacular views today. Hopefully it's coming over this way. Superb, what a result. Wow. Wow, superb. Currently in the Custom House, the start of our night out. Enjoying it, looking forward to going to Rojanos. Right, meals arrived. I've got the 4 cheese pizza. Di's got the Diavolo, love, is it? Di's got the Diavolo. We've got our wine.
Caesar salad.
So, Caesar salad. I've got some Rojanos chips. So yeah, and these, what are them called, Di? Crusty dippers?
The garlic dipper.
Garlic dipper, yeah, so all looks very good. So yeah, we'll have a taste and see how we get on. But yeah, all good at the moment. Thank you very much. Right, cracking meal for mine. The 4 cheese pizza. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. Absolutely superb. Very nice indeed. Chips were superb. The crust dipper was fantastic. Di, what about yours, love?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Di's enjoyed hers. We've got a nice bottle of wine on the go there. So yeah. Yeah, overall, very good night. Very good night in Rojanos. So yeah. Watch out for the review of Puccelli's. So, Puccelli's. So we're going in here to get the food for the day. Cornish pasties from the Cornish bakery.
Thank you very much.
We've come along to Stepper Point today. That's a view behind me of the beach. So we've driven along there. These are holiday rentals down here. And that's the view going back towards Padstow. But again, we like to do the walks outside of Padstow, and this is another one. So we're going to go down that road there, and that takes us round to Stepper Point, which is a lovely. I'll do some more video when I'm around there. You can see the view around there, which is fantastic. So yeah, weather's turned out nice for us today, so happy days. Fantastic view of the estuary. Those down there are the houses I was talking about the other day, where I was giving useless information about Edward Woodward. They're the ones that he owned. But there again, that's Harlyn Bay over there again. Padstow back that way. And again, we've been to Padstow, into the Padstow this morning, but today we're doing another one of our walks because there's a lot more to Padstow than just the harbour. It's the walks that you can do from there that we really like. So yeah, let's go. I'm a bit scared of heights, so I'm not going to get too near the edge, but that's the beach, or one of them round here. And I'll pan round to Stepper Point. Oh no, I can't see it at the moment, it's up over the top of them hills up there. This is the view we get, this is why we come down here. That's the view opposite. Again, heading back towards Padstow, and you pan round. That way over there is where we went yesterday, which is Harlyn Bay, and Mother Ivy's Bay further round, but the beach you can see there is Harlyn Bay, the one where you can just probably make out the lifeboat station is Mother Ivy's to the left of that one, and then we're coming down. This is where we are at the moment. I mean, this is pretty spectacular. We've got actually people down there on that beach. There's nowhere. I mean, that is superb. That's what we come here for. But again, we're a bit scared of heights, so I'm not going to go too near the edge. So I've just said I'm scared of heights, and if you look there, that cow down there is a little bit too close to the edge for my liking. I just hope it keeps its footing, because that is a bit of a nasty drop. I may have to add some dramatic music to this bit. Yeah, that's pretty close. I don't think I'd be risking that much just for a bit of grass. Well, unless it was the drug kind, maybe. I don't know. Even that. Onwards and forwards. So this was our destination. This is Stepper Point, where we are. And that, they call it the pepper pot, apparently. So, yeah, here we are. There's Di. And we've got Deb with us, Olby and Annie. So yeah, it's just a nice couple of hours up here, have a bit of lunch from the Cornish bakery. Yeah. Fantastic views. Some photos being done here. And the Padstow fishing boats coming in. Now across the coastline. Fantastic view. Right, cue for the artistic shot of my lunch. I'm going to have my sausage roll in a minute, and I've got a chicken masala pasty from the Cornish bakery. Di's laughing like mad in the background, I don't know why, but I wanted an artistic shot of those before I eat them both. I'm going to have my sausage roll in a minute, pasty on the beach, perfect day, back of the net. Another view of the Woodward residence. Yeah, apparently you can rent them, so it's something we're going to look at in the future. This one behind us here has just been built. It's quite impressive with all the sunbeds and everything up there. Probably room for a boat in there somewhere as well. Doggy's having a swim. the director and assistant director are out there swimming as well. And that's your lifeboat station. You can rent that out as well. Damer Bay, dead opposite. Lovely evening. Our end of Padstow, where we're staying. This is why we love it so much. Watching the tide come in and out along this stretch. And then we're staying in this lovely place. We're doing a self-catering night tonight. There's a doggy. She's happy because she's not having to go out again and we're not going out. This place is made for partying. Hinchmary it's called. There's Di, looking after the catering. And we're doing one of our favourites. Butter chicken. Or butter chicken as it should be called. Well, that's the northern version of it anyway. So night in, bit of food, a few drinks, bit of music on. Happy days. Morning. So we're doing what we like to do in the morning. We're sitting by the harbour in Padstow before it gets too busy. So me and Annie, we normally just have a sit down here while Di gets our coffees, our morning coffees, and we just sit looking at the view for the before it gets too busy. So this is the view, which is really nice. It's quite busy actually, boat wise. But yeah, it's just nice to come down here before it gets too busy. Di is over there somewhere, having the coffees, cherry trees we're getting from, which is really nice. And you get a little card and they punch it every time you get a coffee, and every so many you get a free coffee, which is pretty good. Yeah, it's just nice down here at this time of the morning before it gets too manic. So there's little Annie. Annie, say hello. Yeah, there's little Annie waiting for Di patiently to come back, hopefully with some food. So we'll see what today brings. So we have ventured out and we're just having a coffee in one of Padstow's hidden gems. This is Predor Walled Garden, is it, Di?
Yes.
Predor Walled Garden, and as you can see behind me, there's not many people up here because not a lot of people know about this place. But the views are spectacular. So I'll pan around now.
Pete's going to spoil this.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
so
We won't get sleep.
So that's the whole of Padstow in there.
I was going to say exactly the same thing. Oh, this is perfect.
It's the Harbour Hotel. It used to be called the Metropole Hotel, I think it used to be. Now it's Harbour Hotel.
Did he come? Trouble is, it's, I don't know, in the wings.
But these are the views.
That is such a hard choice.
It's a fantastic place, and it's quite hidden as well. As I say, not too many people know about it.
This, all four of them things I
Very nice.
this is a treat.
Predor Walled Garden. So we're in our favourite pub at the moment, Custom House. Say hello, Di. Yep, cheers. Custom House. One of the best pubs in Padstow, really. So yeah, very good. I'll pan around again. Look at the view we've got. Everyone enjoying their evening. Looking over the harbour. And there's the view behind us in the pub. I like this camera. I like being able to flash from forward to panning in behind yourself. Very good. So yeah, on our way to Cookelly's. Rory Town. So yeah, very good. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Cheers.
So I've gone for the garlic pizza with caramelised onion. Absolutely delicious as a starter. And Di's gone for, what are you going for, Di?
Fritto miso. It's all types of seafood.
All types of seafood.
Delicious.
I've had a top up on the peretti. So I've gone for the chili pizza, which is superb. And Di's gone for the
Chorizo pasta.
chicken chorizo pasta,
Delicious.
which again is delicious. Thoroughly enjoying it. And we got some sardona with fries as well. But yeah, look at that. Delicious. Nice meal with a view.
No.
Happy days. Getting the ferry to Rock today. Some of the speedboats. On the way out.
Hello. Yeah. Very well.
So last afternoon on the beach, we've come over to Rock. Beautiful day. That's Di's favourite house in the world up there. And that's St Docks Golf Course over there to the right. I have played it before. Might play it again next year, that's the plan. But yeah, spectacular view today. Walking along here. Last day, then it's back to reality, back to work. So, yeah,